6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines: Pakistan and Iran have decided to enhance bilateral trade volume to $10 billion. The finance minister has invited investors of the United Arab Emirates to benefit from the huge potential in diverse economic sectors of Pakistan. The security forces have killed 11 terrorists in two different operations in Dera Ismail Khan and North Waziristan. On the International Earth Day today, the Prime Minister expressed the government's commitment to continue efforts towards building a sustainable, cleaner and greener future. In the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the All Parties Hurriyat Conference has strongly condemned the Bharatiya Janata Party government's aggressive policies towards the Kashmiri people. The third and last one-day cricket international between Pakistan women and West Indies women teams will be played at Karachi tomorrow. And now the news in detail. Pakistan and Iran have decided to take steps to enhance bilateral trade volume to $10 billion. This was stated by the Iranian President Dr. Sayyid Ibrahim Raisi in a joint press stakeout after delegation-level talks between the two countries in Islamabad today. The Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif led the Pakistan delegation at the talks, while the Iranian side was headed by the Iranian President Dr. Sayyid Ibrahim Raisi. The Iranian president also emphasized the need for promotion of trade and business activities in the border areas for the well-being of the peoples there. Dr. Sayyid Ibrahim Raisi said both Pakistan and Iran are determined to fight terrorism and other organized crimes. In his remarks on the occasion, Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif expressed Pakistan's firm commitment to further strengthen bilateral relations with Iran. He said the Muslim countries need to collectively raise the voice from various fora in support of the Palestinian people. The Prime Minister also expressed his gratitude to the Iranian leadership for raising voice for the oppressed people of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. On the occasion, both the leaders inaugurated the Iran Avenue, while President Sayyid Ibrahim Raisi also planted a sapling at the premises of the Prime Minister's house. Pakistan and Iran have signed 8 agreements and memoranda of understanding for cooperation in diverse fields. The agreements include cooperation in security, judicial assistance in civil matters, and veterinary and animal health. Earlier, at a one-on-one meeting, the Iranian President Dr. Sayyid Ibrahim Raisi and Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif agreed on joint efforts to eradicate terrorism. The two leaders also held discussion to increase trade and communication links between the two countries. In his remarks, the Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif said the entire Pakistani nation welcomes the visit of the Iranian president, saying it is the first visit of a head of state after the general elections in Pakistan. The Iranian president expressed gratitude to the Prime Minister for the warm welcome accorded to him. The Foreign Minister Mohammad Ishaq Dar called on the Iranian President Dr. Sayyid Ibrahim Raisi in Islamabad today and discussed bilateral relations as well as regional and global developments. They emphasized the importance of enhanced efforts to further consolidate bilateral relations in diverse fields. They affirmed the commitment to peace and constructive dialogue for resolving regional challenges. A formal welcome ceremony in honor of the Iranian President Dr. Sayyid Ibrahim Raisi was held at the Prime Minister House in Islamabad. A smartly turned-out contingent of the armed forces presented guard of honor to the Iranian President. Anthems of both the countries were also played on the occasion. Later, the Prime Minister introduced his cabinet members to the Iranian President. This is Radio Pakistan. The Finance Minister Mohammad Aurangzeb has invited investors of the United Arab Emirates to benefit from the huge potential in diverse economic sectors of Pakistan in diverse areas including information technology, renewable energy, transport and logistics, infrastructure and real estate development. He was talking to the foreign ministers, including chairman of Ayana Holding Abdullah bin Lahaj and the chairman Nad Ali Shiba Holding Mohammed Hilal bin Taraf Al Mansouri in Dubai today. The finance minister highlighted the competitive advantages that make Pakistan an ideal destination for investors seeking high returns and sustainable growth. The Special Investment Facilitation Council is taking steps to prevent smuggling and tax evasion. Track and trace system is being implemented by the government to prevent smuggling of cement, tobacco, fertilizer and sugar. The campaign aims at thwarting illegal trade activities, increase revenue, enhance transparency and facilitate planning. The security forces have killed 11 terrorists in two different operations in Dera Ismail Khan in North Waziristan. According to ISPR, an intelligence-based operation was conducted in Dera Ismail Khan on the reported presence of the terrorists. During the conduct of the operation, after an intense exchange of fire, 10 terrorists were successfully neutralized. In another encounter in North Waziristan, our troops effectively engaged the terrorist location, as a result of which one more terrorist was killed. The Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif has said Pakistan will continue to strive towards building a sustainable, cleaner and greener future. In his message on the occasion of the International Earth Day today, he said we have initiated an exhaustive consultative process with the relevant stakeholders for developing single-use plastics prohibition regulations 2023, as well as restrictions on use of polyethylene terephthalate bottles in federal ministries and divisions. The Punjab government will distribute 1 kV solar systems among 50,000 households in the province. This was decided at a meeting of the Roshan Punjab program chaired by the Chief Minister Maryam Nawaz Sharif in Lahore today. The meeting directed to assess the utility by installing 1 kV solar systems in various homes. The meeting decided that a household with consumption of up to 100 units will be eligible for the scheme. Speaking on the occasion, the Chief Minister Punjab said there will be a gradual expansion of the scheme for domestic consumers. Sikh Yatris left Pakistan via the Wagah border for India today after attending ceremonies of Baisakhi festival. They were seen off by the Punjab Minister for Minorities Ramesh Singh Arora and officials of the Evacuee Trust Property Board. Before departure, the Sikh Yatris said they received a lot of love during their visit to Pakistan, which they consider as their second home. The All Parties Hurriyat Conference has strongly condemned the Bharatiya Janata Party government's aggressive policies towards the people of the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. In a statement in Srinagar, the APHC spokesperson urged the Kashmiri people to resist India's attempts to erase the political, cultural and religious identity of Jammu and Kashmir. The President People's Democratic Party Mehbooba Mufti, while addressing a public rally in Islamabad Anantnag district, reiterated the demand for the restoration of occupied Jammu and Kashmir's special status. Meanwhile, today marks the 27th anniversary of a horrific incident on this day in Srinagar in 1997, when the Indian troops subjected 3 Kashmiri sisters to rape and molestation. 54 Palestinians were martyred in the unabated Israeli bombardment on Gaza enclave during the last 24 hours. This has taken the total martyrdom toll of Palestinians to 34,151 in the Israeli aggression since October last year. And now cricket, the third one-day international of the 3-match series between Pakistan women and West Indies women teams will be played at Karachi tomorrow. The match will start at 3:30 in the afternoon. The West Indies women team lead the series 2-0. And finally, the weather report. Mainly dry weather is expected in most parts of the country, while hot in southern parts during the next 12 hours. However, rain with thunderstorm is likely in Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Kashmir, Gilgit-Baltistan and adjoining hilly areas. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.